Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening. It is High Priestess Jamila. Hello, Leslie. Hi. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hello. So I've been wanting to come up with, and I don't know if any other spiritualists have ever done this, but my love poppets are now going to be including magnets inside of them. So I want to show you guys how I do that, okay? I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here and everything. Just bear with me for one moment. Okay, I'm back. So making poppets, you can make them as simple or as intricate as you want. I like to put more of my energy into what I am putting in the dolls rather than what they look like. But you can draw little faces on them. I like to draw a smiley face on mine. And a lot of people will say, well, why is this necessary? The reason why is because there are always 20 other women or 20 other men looking at your mate, okay? And usually they don't want them until you do, okay? So I feel like it's important for you to do this. And so I'm just gathering up all of my herbs. And so use some catnip. And so what you're going to need is 2 cloths, okay? You can use an old shirt, you can use an old sheet, or you can go to the, you can actually order fabric online, or either you can order, you can go into a sewing shop. And so anyway, you're going to need 2 of these. And so the bigger one is going to be for the male, and then the smaller one will be for the female. Also, you're going to need a total of 4 petitions, and this is going to have your intent for yourself in the relationship, as well as the other person, what you want from them, okay? You're going to need 4 kind of short threads, a total of 4, okay? And you can use red, and then you're also going to need 1 long one, okay? You're going to need 2 of these magnets. They're actually called magnetic hematite, okay? And these are really, really good for love work because it brings balance to the situation, because, a lot of people are just extremely unbalanced, Anyway, gonna need a glass of wine. No, I'm joking. I've got my censer here. It's my cauldron. I use it as a censer. So I would use some kind of self-igniting incense powder. Or you can use your charcoals, your self-igniting charcoals, okay, with some kind of resin. But I'm just putting them together. I'm constructing them right now. And I actually do have one of my love candles here. And this is a love candle that I made. It's like I was going to call it like my cinnamon hot pepper stick candle. But it didn't really turn out the way I thought it was, because this part turned out more pinkish. But that actually can work to the advantage. But you can see that there's like herbs and stuff. There's different herbs in it, okay? And So the herbs that I'm going to use is calamus root. This is for binding. Yarrow root is used for fidelity. Solomon seal root. I'm going to use some passion flower, some catnip. You can also use horny goat weed powder if you want to use that. You know, it just depends on what is going on with that person. Okay. So I'm going to take the first cloth and I am going to construct the male one first. And I've made a petition for the male's head because I'm going to have a petition with herbs that are going to make up the head of the doll. And then the belly is going to be made out of the other petition. So your first petition, you want to say things like, you'll only think of me. You will have positive thoughts about me, about us, about the future of our relationship. Letting you know, you can say whatever it is that you want to say. Okay. Because like when you're dealing with men, most men have negative thoughts when it comes to women. A lot of them do. And you just want to put your intent on here, right? And with their name. And then I am going to take some few of the calamus root, some of the yarrow root, now if you're dealing with somebody that, because, well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but everybody that I deal with, every time I like them, all of a sudden everybody else likes them. All of a sudden, I don't know why that happens. So you can actually use some mugwort, okay? Because it just depends on what's going on with that person. It just depends on their individual situation. So I'm putting a little bit of mugwort up there, and then some calendula, a couple of calendula flowers, okay? And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to fold it, but it's going to end up, you know, we don't want them to have square heads, but I am going to fold it. And then it's going to end up taking on a roundular look. Okay. So you want to take it about halfway for the head. Okay. You see how it just kind of turns that way. You want to take one of your strings and then we're going to tie it. We're going to tie up the head. Okay, I'm going to put 3 knots in each. That should be enough. And I'm going to cut off the excess. Okay. So the what you'll want to put in the body is whatever you want. You'll only desire me, you know, you'll never leave. You'll be drawn to me. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of the herbs in there that I want to use that I put at the head too. The Solomon seal is very good as an aphrodisiac and then also binding. Okay. And I'll put some passion flower. A yarrow root, catnip, because, you know, and I'm gonna put a little bit of rosemary in here as well. And then I'm going to fold this one in the same fashion. And then I'm going to take that and put it into the body. So this is going to make up the body of the male poppet. And these poppets, the way that I do it, it's going to form like the arms or whatever. But, you know, mine's kind of look like they both have on skirts or something. Almost forgot the magnet. You want to put the magnet facing outward, which is the way that you're going to be. So I'm going to put the magnet, make sure, okay. And the magnet might move around a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and put the magnet inside of the petition. Okay. And you can tell that that's the magnet because that's going to be the hard part. Take the other string and then tie it. Okay. Do it one more time. All right, put 3 knots on it and cut the excess, and then that is the first poppet. Okay. So if you want to take it a little bit further, you can like cut it and like tie up the legs to make it look like, you know, the male doll has pants on. Okay. But that's only if you relate this to being effeminate or whatever. I don't have a problem with the way this looks. It's just a poppet. It has a purpose. It has an intent. All right, I'm going to take the other piece of cloth. Hold on, guys. Someone, wait a minute, there may have been a... Okay. All right, so the one that you want to put the head in the female doll. If you are a woman like myself, which most of the people that come to me to get spiritual work, they have the same issues. You know, they can pick up on the other women. You know, the other women are messing around, messing with them. So you can actually take this opportunity to write in protection for yourself, because as a woman, you're going to definitely need protection, right? Bear with me one moment. Okay, I'm back. So I am going to put a few herbs in here. So you may want to put on here that you will be protected from other magic associated with this person. I think it's very, very important to do that, because none of these men come without attachments. None of them. Nobody comes without some kind of spiritual attachment. Okay, some rosemary. some passion flower, some calamus root, and then the yarrow root. So basically the same herbs. How many times have y'all been with a man and you can pick up on other women that are also thinking about him? It's so weird. All right, so we're going to take our little cloth and do the head of the female candle. And we want it to be in the middle. So we're just going to take it and do like a measurement. Okay, you want like equal space right there, and then take it, fold it down. And then this is your head. I'm going to tie it 3 times. And my petition for the body, you want to put whatever you want on this, mainly when it comes to women, or at least women like myself. You want to ask for protection for your heart. And then also, you know, what your intent is for that person to bring to you. The intent that you want them to bring to you. Okay, they can save all the other drama, for real. The other drama ain't even necessary. That don't even, that just don't even make no sense. Okay, rosemary. Put a little bit of dragon's blood in this one to give the woman or the female the upper hand. You're welcome, Deb. What am I looking for? This stuff right here. Okay. And there was one other thing that I wanted to put in here. Some calendula. Red clover. We're going to put a few more herbs in the female one than the other one, and then mugwort. Okay. Mugwort is very powerful protection. If you have a man that has a lot of vampires that are attracted to him, then you can put vervain in it. But mugwort is typically very, very good for that. Okay. Where in the heck? Where's that vervain at? Oh, well, it'll be all right. So I'm going to take it and start folding it. Okay, I'm going to take my other magnet, and you want to make sure that the magnetic part is on the correct side. We'll put the magnet inside of the paper because it's still magnetic even with the paper. You don't want to, you want to make sure that the magnet is, you know, facing the side that you want. All right. Hold on. Something ain't right here. Okay, this way. All right. Where is the other one? Are you serious right now? Okay. Let me cut me a little bit more string. That's crazy. Glad I did that reversal. All right. And you're going to tie it at the bottom. The way that I do mines is I will put like M and F on it so that I can know the difference between the two of them. Two. Hey, Randy. Hello. Welcome. 3. All right. So this is the front of the other doll. And then bam. Okay. So then you're going to take your other string. Hello, smarty girl. Hello. And I'm also going to tie these dolls together. You want to go about halfway. And just twist it around. Okay, and you want to tie them together as well. I love to use the Celtic knot, okay? Celtic binding knot to bind my spells. By knot of 1, the spell's begun. By knot of 2, it cometh true. By knot of 3, so mote it be. By knot of 4, this power I store. By knot of 5, the spell's alive. By knot of 6, this spell I fix. By knot of 7, events I 11. By knot of 8, it will be fate. By knot of 9, what's done is mine. Cut the accents. Okay. Well, there they are. And I'm gonna use like a little tiny amount I have this thing about putting molasses and stuff on my dolls. Okay. That stuff is good. And you want to have a love candle as well. Once you get done with your poppets, there's all sorts of things that you can do with these. The main thing that you want to do with them, though, is you want to find like maybe a very pretty box to put them in. It can either be a box. Typically, it's a box that you want to put them in, and you want to either put them underneath your bed. But if you want to work on them for whatever reason, you can do that. And I've already gotten this candle ready and prepared for the work that I'm doing. And there's like a whole other spell that is on this petition. And so I've already done like most of the work off camera. I just needed to construct the dolls. And then you light it. I don't ever do any spell work without a candle. I don't. I really don't. I always use a candle. I know you was gonna say that. So yeah. There they are. They're kind of sticky in that one little spot. But basically, this is a binding. It can always be undone. So don't just think, oh, it's just now. If you were to lose these dolls, or if the person were to, take them and keep them, then, you don't want the person to find the dolls, because see, then they can find them and they can use them. Okay. So you definitely want to keep the dolls to yourself, keep them put up. A lot of times men will love stuff like that though. Like they'll actually prefer for you to do that, because they can just be all over the place. And so basically you want to just take care of them, and you want to put them in a box. You want to put them somewhere where they will be kept safe. Okay. And if you want to undo them, then obviously you would have to do a reversal. You can't just say, oh, I'm just, you would have to do some kind of reversal, whatever it is, however you do your reversals. Okay. A lot of people have different ways of doing things. So I've been wanting to make these magnetic dolls for the longest. And, I'm always busy with a lot of other stuff. And I thought that now would be like the perfect time. Okay. Oh, Lord. So there is the work. And basically what it will do is it will keep that person, it will keep them faithful to you, would be the intent of this work, would be to keep them faithful. And then also make sure that they are giving you what it is that you want and what you need. Okay. Because, and see, why I think a lot of this stuff is necessary, because a lot of people will say, well, why is this even necessary? I think the reason why it's necessary is because there's so many other witches. And I was actually talking to you guys about that, because another witch is going to do it. And if she knows what the hell she's doing, she can steal your husband. She can steal your man. Okay. You was making cool boxes the last couple of days. Well, show me your boxes and stuff. I'll buy some from you. I need some boxes. If you guys have anything that you guys are doing, like any kind of creative projects and stuff, you guys can always advertise here. You can do that. I don't have a problem with that. So yeah, and then also let me know if you have something that I might want. Okay. Anyway, that is it. I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up. This particular thing is not on the website yet, but it will be like within the next 20 minutes. I'll have it up on the website. Okay. I don't have any of my Poppets on the website. Yeah, I actually do. I have one of them on there. A couple of things on there, but not this one. And to be honest with you, it's really, it's only like a few dollars more than the Already Love binding that I have, because there's many, many bindings that you can do. Yeah. They are for your baby. Oh, okay. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up. I am going to change my candle making channel to Candles and Cauldrons. So a lot of my witchy stuff will be over there as well. Okay, a lot of the witchy stuff will be over there. And so, yeah, you guys, I'm doing a lot of stuff on this channel, but some of the stuff people ain't quite ready for on this channel. So I am going to move it over to Candles and Cauldrons. And I'll come back and link y'all. I'll come back and link that to y'all. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'll see y'all later. Have a happy Sunday. Love, light, and blessings.